How nice is it for me to have the Hercules right here with me?
You know, I'm not taking my shirt off today, though.
I won't ask you to, I promise. Can you tell me, though, what's it like to be a character that is in everybody's lives? I mean, everybody knows who Hercules is.
You know, it's weird because, you know, as a kid I used to pretend I was Hercules in the backyard, and when I got into junior high I got heavily into mythology in the library. I was reading all these books outside of the classroom, and I just got hooked on the whole thing, and to end up playing that character was it was very surreal. And you know, who knew? You know, initially it was supposed to be 5-2-hour movies. What turns into a 7-year hit that passes Baywatch as the most watched show in the world. So, thank you, God. I mean, I'm very fortunate. It was a lot of fun.
And I mean, that's clearly not the only thing you've done. You've got a long list of projects that you've worked on.
It's been busy. It's been busy. I can't complain. After that was 5 years in Andromeda, and since then I've shot about 45 movies. So it's been pretty good. I've been knocking it out there, and I can't complain.
And speaking about Andromeda, shot in Canada, in Vancouver, and also Psych, you did an episode of. Can you tell us a little bit about your Canadian experience?
You know, it's funny because I've been up there a lot through the years before I even got Hercules. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, I shot a lot of commercials, Vancouver and in Toronto as well. And I'm from Minnesota, so we're pretty Canadian. And hockey's the #1 sport in Minnesota too. So I was a basketball guy because I hate cold weather. And I stayed in the gym. Yeah, I mean, I love living up in Vancouver. I'm hoping there's a TV series we're looking at right now that would shoot back up there again. So we're hoping that it all works out, and I've been pitching it around. I got some very strong interest from people, so we'll see what happens.
Hopefully that happens and we can speak there as well. You do have some projects coming up that you are able to speak about.
I do.
Can you tell me a little bit about them?
I will. Abel's Field just came out on DVD. It's Sony Studios distributing. Go to ablesfield.com, or you can go to or Amazon or Walmart to pick it up. It's a great story, family story, sort of a faith-based, family-friendly story. It's sort of like a modern-day Cain and Abel meets Friday Night Lights. And then I've got a Western coming out in Hallmark March 23rd called Shadow on the Mesa. Please check that out. And I have a book that just came out called True Strength. Then go to truestrengthbook.com and check out what that's about as well.
And can you give us a little sneak peek of the book? What made you decide to write it?
Well, between seasons 5 and 6 on Hercules, Universal Studios kept us very quiet, but I suffered 3 strokes. And I'm lucky to be here. And it took me about 3 full years to recover from them, but I decided now through the support of my wife to put the book out there. It's been amazing. A hardcover came out a year ago. The paperback just came out now. It's been interesting. The paperback, I'm getting a lot more interest in doing interviews with it. And I've been doing speeches in neurological institutes, hospitals, traveling all over the country. It's a book about triumph over tragedy, and it's finding the own true strength within yourself when you hit that roadblock in your life that you weren't expecting, but it's going to be there for all of us one day.
Well, I'm glad you decided to continue to go on and that you're here with us today. I have one more question for you. It's actually about your socks. I believe that socks tell a lot about a person, and I'd like to know which ones you chose to wear today.
Well, I'm a jock, so I wear athletic white socks all the time. So
perfect for basketball.
I'm a football, basketball, baseball guy, and always have been. And I'll dress up occasionally, but I like to be comfortable.
I like it. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.